So the Wampanoag Indians brought the turkeys which they'd hunted, and the maize that they'd gathered the winter before, and the colonists baked bread and pumpkin pie, and they all sat down together at a big, long table, the Pilgrims and the Indians, and they thanked the good Lord for getting them through that terrible winter of 1621.
You following all that, Jonah?
He may be a little bit young to understand, but I enjoy telling the story.
I enjoy hearing it. This is my favorite holiday.
It's got really special to me, too.
We have a lot to be thankful for. Now, why don't you tell him the story about Captain John Alding and Priscilla, and I'll give Aunt Jo a hand in the kitchen.
Hey, wait a minute. I came here early so I could help out before I made those deliveries for Mom.
You are helping. You're keeping Jonah entertained. Listen, I should have had these chestnuts ready an hour ago. We're never going to get...
2 minutes. 2 minutes, that's all I want.
Cagney, you can't have Thanksgiving without chestnut stuffing.
I love you.
I love you too.
I did a paper for a sociology class on the higher incidence of suicide at holiday times.
Well, I'm sure with you around, the rates reached an all-time high.
Well, it's been proven that people shouldn't be alone on major family holidays. And I do hate to see you alone.
I'll take my chances.
Listen, we both have the day off in the studio. Why don't we spend the time together?
I'd rather go one-on-one with a barracuda.
Well, I could make the day very pleasant for you.
You could put me off Thanksgiving for the rest of my life, too.
We're two of a kind. We both have no place to go and no one to share the day with.
You're right. You see all these empty tables? That's because everybody is at home with the family. On the other hand, it also means that you have a choice of any table in the house, except this one.
Hey, Big.
Hello, my lad. Happy Thanksgiving to you.
Name it and it's yours.
Only one thing has that heavenly aroma, your mother's soda bread.
Give the man first prize.
Who cares about turkey? Tell Kate I'll be eternally grateful.
There's plenty more where that came from. Mom's been baking all morning, just like all the kids were still home.
Oh, it's not too hard on her not having Adair and Hogan home for the holidays, is it?
A little, but she's been invited over to the Centel, so she'll be all right.
He's off limits.
He's a friend. Friends are never off limits.
Well, we used to be best of friends.
You don't know your friends from your enemies.
Now, we had good times together. And we can have them again.
I had to do a lot of things in my life. One of those things was having to spend time with losers like you. No more. I think I'd rather be a holiday statistic.
Well, you didn't object to being with me then. You acted as if you enjoyed it.
That's what you paid for, sweetheart. But the party's over, so you can crawl back onto your rock and leave me alone. Happy Thanksgiving, Big.
And to you, my love.
Happy gobble gobble to you, too.
You know, I'm afraid to ask, but is Wendy home baking the big bird for the two of you?
Wendy? First words she learned were mama and restaurant, which I'm sure is where she's headed.
So you have no plans for the day?
How about you?
This is Jonah's first Thanksgiving. Suzi and her Aunt Jo are going all out, even though Jonah's probably going to be flinging mashed potatoes at us all evening.
A real family dinner.
Yeah, Suzi's made a little pumpkin pie for Jonah, put a whipped cream J on it.
I have a confession to make.
What is it?
I hate pumpkin pie. It's too orange to be a dessert.
I hate stuffed chestnuts, too.
And I have an aversion to turkey.
Oh,
Well.
what do we got left?
How about a chunk of soda bread?
Well,
All right. And why not? Cut it up. We got plenty more where that came from.
Hey, oh, you know what I have to be thankful for, mister?
No.
I have a holiday to drink to.
How would you like to be thankful for something else?
Why did you do that?
You breeze in here. You scare me out of my wits. And then you kiss me as if
That's what you
absolutely nothing
wanted.
That is not the point,
That is
Warren.
exactly the point, Wendy. Things have not changed between us.
You let me think you were dead.
Okay, well, I'm not. And our feelings for each other aren't either. They're as alive as they ever were. Because I knew that when I kissed you.
Touch me. You know, it doesn't seem to matter to you that I've been walking around for the past few weeks thinking you were a pile of ashes.
I'm sorry. There wasn't anything else I could do.
You just don't know. Or you don't know what it's been like, no matter who I was with or what I was doing. All I could think of was the way we were together. Why? Why did you make me suffer like that?
I did it to protect you.
From what? I thought you were dead.
Okay, listen. I can't answer any of your questions. The less you know, the better. I did what I had to do for both of us.
Oh, I wish I could believe you.
Wendy, would I risk coming back here if you weren't the most important person in the world to me? I never stopped thinking about you.
At least you knew I was alive.
You're the only person who stood by me. You know, you're the only person who ever believed in me. I could never forget that. I had to come back here. Please don't turn your back on me.
I can't. I'm your wife. Oh, Warren, look, you shouldn't be here. Somebody could spot you. They could call the police.
I've been very careful. There's nothing to worry about.
It only takes one person,
All right,
Warren,
no,
to
nobody's
recognize
looking
you.
for me. As far as everybody's concerned, Warren Carter's dead. And you're not going to tell him otherwise.
Oh. What makes you so sure of that?
Because you wouldn't do that. Because you love me too much. We have something very special between us, Wendy.
Special enough to keep me from picking up the phone and turning you in?
I'd bet money on it. Nobody's stopping you.
Okay. You win.
We both win. What, you remember the night that we came home here and you were wearing that evening gown and I was wearing my tuxedo and we were so hot for each other that we never even made it back to the bedroom?
I remember everything.
You know, you never did win an award for Homemaker of the Year. But you know what? None of that matters anymore.
We fought about a lot of things, Warren.
Yes, so what? Every couple fights, but boy, we had some good times.
Did we?
Yeah, I thought you said you remembered. We wanted the same things. We wanted the same life. That was the bottom line. We can still have it.
Oh, I'm afraid to think of...
Wendy, it's me.
It's my mother.
You have any special plans for the day, Big?
I do, filling up these bowls with pretzels and peanuts for the afternoon football crowd. Speaking of which, I'd better get started. Thank you.
I have not seen a football game in a long time. Maybe I should just hang around here and root for your favorite team.
Who do you pick?
I guess it depends on the pitcher.
The pitcher?
Well, the guy who does 42, 12, 55, and he backs up and he whips the ball.
Hey, Red! Hey, how's it going?
Do I know you?
Oh, now you said you'd never forget me.
Yeah, I think you have the wrong redhead.
No, it was Chicago, the convention. You were the best.
Could you please get your hands off
Hey,
me?
you heard the lady.
The lady.
Hey, look, I think you've been celebrating enough, all right?
Hey, listen, I think you better really be loaded, because you can't get near this chick unless you got a fat
You watch your
wallet.
mouth.
No, look, it's Cagney, just forget it, okay? I'll see you
Hey,
later.
hey, don't
said
go
get your
away
hands
mad, Red. Don't worry. We can have a good time like we did the last time. Oh, I know. You are the dude that owns the merchandise, right? Okay, I just want to have a little action. You just tell me how much it's gonna cost.
Well, you want to get your...
No, Cagney, please don't
Hey,
do this.
hey, just cool it, man. Cool it. Just tell me your price. What's the matter with you, Red? My money's no good for you no more?
Darling, it's Mother.
What is she doing
She's supposed to be
here?
in Washington. You better get out of here. Hurry. Just a minute. Go, go. I'm coming. Hi.
Well, it certainly took you long enough to open the door. Who were you talking to?
No, but I had the radio on, and there's a talk show, and I said something back. How's Brian?
Well, he could be better, but at least he's out of jail. Fortunately, I do know some of the right people in Washington.
Yeah, well, how's he taking it?
As well as can be expected, considering the fact that he could be put away for 20 years.
Yeah, wait a minute. What? They can't do that. He's innocent.
Darling, somebody has done a very thorough job of stacking all the evidence against him. It is going to be hard to prove that he was set up with those drugs.
No, but Brian's been in tough spots before.
Not tough like this, not. I've hired some of the best lawyers I could. You know, it really is cold in here. Oh, for heaven's sake, sweetheart, you just left your window wide open.
I know. It was just so hot in here. It was stifling, you know. I needed a little fresh air.
Well, anyway, I wanted to bring Brian back with me, but the judge absolutely refused. I begged and I pleaded, and I said, families should be together on the holidays.
Yeah.
Do you know what that man said to me?
No.
He said, the law is the law, madam.
Yeah, well, you did your absolute best.
I know, but it's not going to be a very happy holiday.
Hey, wait a minute. What are you talking about? We still have each other.
Yes, you're right, we do, and I'm thankful for that. Okay, let's you and I have Thanksgiving dinner. Turkey and all the trimmings. We'll
Great.
order it in.
No, that's not a good idea because all the restaurants are probably crowded and the food will take forever. Let's go out to eat.
Well, you may be right. Just give me a few minutes to put my feet up.
No, Mom, come on. It's gonna be jammed. We're gonna have to wait online. Do you want to wait online?
I really don't think 1 minute more
But
or
I'm
less.
absolutely starving. I'm famished. Please, let's go now. I'm so hungry. Come on.
All right, I guess. I mean, if it's that
Good.
important to you, you just lead the way.
All right. Let's go.
Next year, Jonah, you will have a drumstick all your own. No more Thanksgiving dinner in a jar for you.
Next year, he's gonna have a drumstick with all the trimmings.
I think I'll give him some sweet potatoes and squash at the table with us later. I thought he might be getting a little too hungry to wait.
You want me to check on the pies?
No, they'll need about 15 minutes longer. Wonder where Cagney is.
Well, I'm kind of glad he's a little bit late. It'll take me all afternoon to finish our centerpiece. So far, it looks like the forest primeval.
Oh, it's beautiful. He was only going to deliver a loaf of Kate's soda bread too big.
Well, they probably got talking. Watching football.
I hope not. He'd better not. He promised no football until this afternoon.
The Pilgrim mothers didn't know how lucky they were, did they? No football to complain about.
I don't want your turkey to overcook.
Oh, the turkey's gonna be fine. Chestnut dressing put us way behind schedule.
You know, Jonah, it would serve your daddy right if we ate all the turkey and left him nothing but chestnut stuffing.
Oh, no. 2 women and a 15-pound bird. We better wait for Kay. I'll keep it warm till he gets here.
Where is he, Jonah? Where is your daddy?
Justine!
Please, just leave me alone.
Justine, it's all right.
Please, just leave me alone.
You don't have to say anything. Just go. Please don't touch me. I know I disgust you.
You don't disgust me. It's okay. It's okay.